Welcome back. Let's get back to the action. Fellas,
It's not his fault.
listen, it's nobody's fault. You've been there a long time, you know the score. It's the judges that make the decisions, you guys don't,
totally.
so...
That's why I'm sorry if you didn't agree with it, you know. I don't like winning if you don't think I deserve it.
He won the last round, man. Well, I knew I won the first
Yeah.
round, so I should have got it.
Yeah.
So
Well,
never mind that.
That's how we saw, but it was a fantastic fight in there, guys, and
yeah.
it can be when it ends with frustration.
By the way,
and
it'll make a good
It
return.
happens in boxing. Sometimes it's what the judges like, what they choose, but it's still a fantastic fight put on by both lads, and mutual respect both ways.
I just want to say thanks to Warren as well, because Warren, I were all over YouTube, like watching you, because the guy, you know, he's been there and he's done it with the Haringey Cup, the ABAs. So this was a big step up for me, and it was a big step. You know, great fight.
Top respect of him. He was tough. He couldn't punch and all like that. He was both thinking
Right,
on the good
fellas.
shit.
Well
Kept
done.
going, aye.
Well done, fellas.
Win or lose, you still got out there winning my eyes, you know what I mean? So,
Fantastic fight by both lads. Great
Well done.
fight. I'll see you next time.
okay, rematch or something, definitely.
Well done, fellas.
Cheers, guys. Thank you very much.
Well, do we say that's controversial, or do we say that's beyond controversial there, Billy?
I think it's kind of beyond controversial. We've all seen the fight.
Yeah,
My eyes, first two rounds was Warren's.
comfortably.
Very comfortably. I mean, even the last round, Stubbs did come back and he landed some heavy shots, but not enough to win by 2 rounds.
He had too much to do by that point, didn't he? So,
Well, I mean, as I said during the commentary, he needed a TKO. He needed a knockout to win.
you were asking why he was going backwards, and I think sometimes when you see the fighters' reactions, I mean, just obviously doing the interview there before there, you could see from Warren's reaction, he didn't even want to speak to anybody, never mind us, but he's a good lad, he came on, but also Stubbsy.
Well, you got to put your hand up and say at the end of the day, Stubbs did say, I didn't make that decision.
Yeah.
So he knew he got beat, and he did apologise in the interview, as we saw. So to me, there was only one winner.
Yeah, it might not be on the record, but when the fans see this and people are watching it back, especially the local fans, they'll see Warren did very well and he should have got the nod.
Yeah.
Now we're going to go to part 2 of the documentary. Now Lamp Street have got a very professional setup when it comes down to the strength and condition and the fitness levels.
Yeah, so now let's go behind the scenes and see how they do all their strength and conditioning.
I was about 10-year-old, I was just a chubby fat kid, just trying to get some weight off. I was playing footy at the time, but just wouldn't shift, so my dad got us into boxing, went up there and just started to grow it, getting to enjoy it. And then there was big problems up there, didn't go too well and that. So then I come to Lamp Street and ended up getting my medical card and got the finals in the first year.
I've only been started back about three months. I did box years ago, about 6 years ago. And originally I just came back to bring my son back, for my son to do a bit of training and to get a bit of fitness for myself. And obviously when I get back and getting the feel of it again, that was it. I just wanted to get back in and have another go at it before it was too late,
We've got a good atmosphere, we've got good kids in the gym. There's a good crack, it's a good laugh, and I enjoy coming down. There's a buzz in the gym at the minute, it's really good. You can have a laugh, but you got to make sure you knuckle down, you train hard. At the end of the day, that's what we're here for. But you can have your laugh after the training session.
This is what we're doing on a Thursday, regular. It's just a strength and conditioning session. It's part of just a weekly process we do. I feel a massive difference from when I first started, you know what I mean? And my strength and, just stamina, everything.
I've had them for 12 weeks now. In some of them, I hadn't even lifted a weight. So it was for me to teaching them, getting someone fresh, teaching them how to do exercises, teaching them how to teach each other. It's a great feeling when you're seeing them, lads hitting the personal bests. They're doing the back squat, where some of them are lifting 100 kilograms and progressing. It's great. If we can make these lads more powerful, quicker, basically making them a better athlete, which is like, that's the goal of the session. And if they're going in knowing that they're strong and stronger than the opponent, like surely that's like half the battle done. You know, they've got a good chance of winning.
You see the strength that everyone's getting from it, and the conditioning, everyone's looking in the best shape they've ever been in.
Now it's time for the top of the bill between Lambeth Street's James Downs and Travis Waters from Sunderland Boxing Club. Now, this is a local derby, but also when you're headlining the bill, I'm sure over your amateur career and your pro career, you're the top lots of bills. What's the difference when you're actually doing that pressure-wise?
Knowing that you're going to be on last, it's a big weight. It's a long time to sit around all night. But being top of the bill, it means a lot. And these guys are going to be fighting their hearts out just to prove that they are top notch.
Now, sometimes you don't know how long you've got to wait as well when you're fighting late in the show. Getting your warm up right and getting your preparation, it all adds to the attention, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's you know what it is. It's all a mental. It's a positive mental attitude. That's what you need, and I'm sure these guys have got it tonight. Like I said, it's a local derby, and this will be one hell of a fight.
Well, let's wait no time and let's get straight to it.
This is bout number 50, the final bout to senior contest. 3-minute rounds, and now boxing out of the red corner, boxing out of Lambeth Street, James Downs. And now boxing out of the blue corner, and boxing out of Sunderland, Travis Waters. Referee is Andy. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time!
Here we go. 3-minute rounds. This is the headline fight. In the red gloves, you've got James Downs from Lambeth Street, and in the blue gloves, in the blue top, you've got Travis Waters from Sunderland ABC. Proper Sunderland derby, this one.
Yeah, this is going to be, as we've seen now, at the start, it started off as fantastic.
Yeah.
Both guys wanting it.
This is going at the pace of the 2-minute rounds earlier, so...
Yeah, most certainly is.
Obviously, you've got Downs as the orthodox fighter, Waters in the blue there, the southpaw. And sometimes when you get a fight that has a mix of the two styles, it can get untidy. Sometimes the feet get tangled. So hopefully we're not going to get too much of that. But I just think you're going to get commitment from first belt to last.
I think so, yeah.
It may be a matter of who can actually keep his composure the most as well, though. When it's,
I quite agree with you. You know. As you said, styles make fights, and it's a little bit scrappy, you know, this last minute or so.
It will settle in, no doubt.
I hope so, because it's been billed as one of the, you know, the main event.
Yeah. Good right hand there by Downs. Oh, and another one.
Yeah, two cracking shots by Downs.
It was a matter of time before they start getting some bombs landed here.
Waters got a good chin as well, so you know it's going to be a good bout.
Downs he seems to be that little bit more aggressive, doesn't he?
Yeah, it's.
But you had the same in the Warren Castle fight where he seemed to be more aggressive and dominant, but it didn't go his way, so there's no guarantees.
There's no guarantee, definitely there's no guarantees, especially when we've just watched that last fight. But both couldn't have been wrong.
Nah. And the crowd.
They're
certainly going hammer and tongs here, aren't they?
Yeah, like you said, it was a little bit scrappy, but they've sorted themselves out now.
Yeah.
And both landing heavy shots.
You can see Downs is...
Yeah, good right hook.
Yeah, Waters turned to have his success. You can see Downs is trying to land the right hand. That is the punch when you're fighting a southpaw.
Yeah.
but he seems to be throwing too many. He's just a bit right-hand happy, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
But when you're in a helter-skelter fight, how do you have that one?
Well, that was there. I could have went either way, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think just after that last contest we've just viewed, we'll best say no more.
We'll call it a draw.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to take another short break, but afterwards we're going to have some more action and some more from the documentary.